Hey YouTube, this is Scarecrow Kaiser here, doing something I haven't done in a while, where I talk about cards seen on the anime so that you have a heads up about them before they come out, if they do come out. This time I'm just going to talk about one subject, the Temporal machine gods. They are robotic looking angels that are based off of the archangels. They all have individual effects, and they're like an archetype, so they share a common effect of like how gladiator beasts can tag out. They're all based on having the power to make things move back in time, so that's what their effects are. And because they're archangels, they all share the effect that they cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, and when they battle, their owner is protected from battle damage. And then they have their own personal effect that activates when they battle. They have two drawbacks. They cannot allow you to summon while they're on the field, and during the standby they shuffle back into their owner's deck. Here we have Rafion. His effect is that when he does battle, your opponent's monster zone and your opponent's graveyard shuffle back into the deck. So that's pretty devastating to be able to eliminate your opponent's graveyard and their monsters. It's actually really ridiculous. And as a bonus, to make sure you can actually get damage in with him, each time your opponent conducts their draw phase, he deals 1,000 damage. Then we have Medion. Medion, when he battles, returns your opponent's monsters to their owner's hand. So it's like he's sending them back in time to the hand where they were before they were summoned. And then for every one that he returned, 500 damage is dealt. We have, not for sure how to pronounce her name exactly, Rafion. I assume the Z is silent or something like that. But her effect is that when she battles, she sends all of your opponent's spell and traps back to the deck. So it's like she's sending them back in time to the deck. Then we have Zaidi. Zaidi, when he does battle, if your life points are lower than 4,000, after he battles, your life points return to 4,000. So he sends you back in time to when you still had more life points. And this guy has, he's not the one. There's someone who has a really ridiculous effect when they do something. Here is Camion. Camion, when he battles, return all of your opponent's monsters back to the deck, and then deal 500 damage for each one. So he sends them back in time. Again, same theme. Rafion. When Rafion does battle, the monster it battles is returned to the hand, and then damage inflicted equal to its attack points. So really ridiculous. Like attack a synchro, return it to the extra deck, deal damage equal to its attack. We have Hanny. Hanny, when he does battle, inflicts damage equal to the, if your life, while you have, tongue-tied, while you and your opponent have different amounts of life points and this card does battle, she inflicts damage equal to the difference in your life points. So pretty ridiculous. If it's like, and if one of you has an overwhelming win, she can just flip it around and turn it into reversal. Time God Michi. Based on Archangel Michael, I think. When Michi does battle, your opponent's life points get halved. So yeah, he just puts you closer to winning. It's almost like he's sending your opponent into the future where they're closer to death. Gabrion, when he does battle, returns all of your opponent's cards on the field to the deck. He just washes the field clean. Then we have Sandion. Sandion's like one of their big bosses. He's the only one who doesn't have no attack points. He has 4,000 attack and 4,000 defense. And as if he was being huge like that wasn't big enough, when he does battle, you inflict 4,000 damage to your opponent at the end of the battle phase. So he's pretty ridiculous. If he gets in a direct attack, that's 4,000 battle damage and 4,000 effect damage for game. And then lastly, we have no good picture of it yet, but we have Temporal Machine God Sarafem, aka this is the machine god of literally God himself. This one has 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. You cannot be summoned except by having 10 or more monsters in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can special summon level 8 or higher fairy monster from your hand or graveyard. Its effects negated and its attack becomes 4,000. So he is very strong. Once you get him out there, he just will win you the game, bringing back your other guys and making them huge. He had a different effect in the anime. The anime hasn't been translated exactly yet. But in the anime, the way he worked was his attack was when he was summoned, you got to summon like 4 time gods from your deck, and then his attack went up for every time god's attack. Up 4,000 for every time god on the field. So he was huge. I think he had like, what was it, like 16,000 attack points or something. Yeah. But that's them. Tell me what you think of them, etc.